Hello, welcome back to another anime art video. My name is Dennis and I'm a beginner artist, and in today's video I'm going to be drawing Ichigo Kurosaki as half a Soul Reaper. Half a Hollow. Um I don't I don't know if this is actually possible, right? So, Ichigo losing his Soul Reaper powers. If let me paint this picture, right? What signifies Ichigo's soul reaping powers? His um his spiritual pressure, right? So he lost his spiritual pressure. But hollows have their own spiritual pressure. So how does Ichigo definitively lose his powers when he has two sources of power? Perfect example, this episode. He got some of his spiritual power, spiritual pressure back. He got his soul reaping powers back, and then with his hollow side started to take control of his power, which doesn't add up, right? Because every situation that we've seen thus far, Ichigo's had a specific amount of power, and then he puts on a hollow mask and his power gets doubled. And then if he turns into his Arankar form, he gets more power from that. So obviously the hollow form has its own spiritual pressure that it adds to Ichigo's. So why can Ichigo not use his hollow spiritual pressure when his soul reaping spiritual pressure is gone? Because using the final Getsuga Tensho is a soul reaper technique. It's not his hollow technique. So the spiritual pressure that leaves his body is his soul reaping spiritual pressure. Like that's the point of it, right? Because spoiler alert, three, two, one. The story tells us that the power that Ichigo lost was the spiritual pressure that he borrowed from Rukia that he's been using this entire time. So, if he's been using somebody else's spiritual pressure this entire time, it. What was my point? Where was I going with that? I was saying, um, I don't remember what my train of thought was definitively about that, but I will continue on to say that if he was using somebody else's spiritual pressure this entire time and then lost it and didn't get spiritual pressure back until he got his own spiritual pressure unlocked or whatever, right? He got it reawakened. Um, then if the story hasn't told us anything, then his hollow powers, he theoretically should be able to use his hollow powers without having to use his soul reaping powers. The reason why I say that is because hollows don't exist. Uh, they're not all hollows are soul reapers, right? Hollows are humans who have lost their way and started transforming into a hollow, therefore getting a mask. Obviously, Ichigo using the mask is probably not, he probably can't do that, maybe. I'm not saying that if he had his hollow powers, he'd be able to control them, but I do think that he theoretically should still have them, right? Like in his body. But I don't know. Let's get into this.
Silent nights recalling you, a souvenir of what it could be. Pieces of my mind are yours. I forgot the parts I'm missing. I pretend that we are okay, like nothing's ever broken. And I pretend that we are dancing, like the nights are never silent nights recalling you, a souvenir of what it could be. Pieces of my mind are yours. I forgot the parts I'm missing. I pretend that we are okay, like nothing's ever broken. And I pretend that we are dancing, like the nights are never ending.
I am finished with this picture of Ichigo in his hollow form, I'm gonna keep it real with you. They're going to show us in like the next few episodes Ichigo going on a rampage. If Ichigo in this form beats anybody significant, like if he beats a captain or if he beats anybody like that, I'm gonna be quite upset because this Ichigo should be like so many leagues weaker than uh the other Ichigo, like so much weaker. And they already definitively shown us Ichigo weakened fighting against five um uh uh commanders, I'm gonna say. Five subordinates, pretty much, including Rukia. He fought against five people that were stronger than their originals. Let me say that. So if this weakened Hollow right here, Berserk Hollow, goes out and beats somebody significant when he's significantly weaker, not only is he weaker by his hollow standard, but he's weaker by the soul reaping standard too, because Ichigo didn't fully get all of his soul reaping powers back just now. He got he got half of the amount that he was supposed to get. And that's why his power is unstable right now, because he doesn't have all of his soul reaping power back. So the hollow power added on to his soul reaping power means that the total amount is less. So I don't want to see this Ichigo beating anybody significant. All right. But that's it for this video. If you'd like to, be sure to leave a like, subscribe. If you didn't, let me know what I can do in the comment sections to make it better for you to watch next time. The glove is off. Peace, love. Thanks for watching.